Haven't I done this already? Welcome back to another video, man. I think I'm going crazy, man. I'm starting it all over again. If I had hair, man, I'll be pulling it out. Oh my gosh. But it has to be done. So I'm starting all over again. We're on the next side, so let's begin. All right, so today, as you can see, I went ahead and start working on the bottom, getting these things foamed out. So we're gonna go ahead and start making the curve for up here. We're gonna make a dam using cardboard to support the foam when it's sprayed on. And we're gonna work on the back door and work our way back. We're just gonna try to block out all this stuff today. And hopefully we can get this done today. All it is just spraying on the foam and letting it set up a little while so you could build up your layers so you don't have a lot of drooping going on with the foam. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a dam out of cardboard here, and then we're gonna fill it up to the edge where we're gonna do our shapes, and then we're gonna move on to the rear door and then to the quarter panel. So it's a good idea if you're gonna leave on your mirrors and stuff like that to protect all your plastics and stuff like that. If you're not gonna paint them in the future, it's best to protect them or take them off. I did have a question about these cans, like how I use my cans upside down. You could use these cans upside down. There's a tube inside that allows you to use this multi-directional. So you could use it upside down, sideways, right side up, any which angle that you want, and it'll still come out the same way. You use 100% of the materials inside and you'll be just fine. So what you want to do is start with a layer as close as possible to the body and just make it all the way across. Since this is already in an angle, you don't have to worry about too much about the drooping because the door is already on a slant, a slight slant. You might not be able to notice it, but it is. So it actually sticks to the vehicle and won't slide down like a rock slide. As long as you don't build up the materials too much, it should be all right. So let's go ahead and do that. Start with the first layer. We're going to build this layer up from the bottom first and build it out. So we're not going to go up the door like we did on the top piece. We're going to just build layer by layer closest to the vehicle and work our way up, because you don't want to get that drooping. So we just go ahead and layer the bottom and that will allow the foam to catch itself instead of drooping down. Now we can work our way back up a little bit. It does catch to the car really good. Just make sure you fill in the cracks and the gaps. Okay, you don't want to build it up too much. So now it has a little void at the bottom. We're gonna go just fill those in. We're building it up to allow the weight to sit on top of the foam at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and build that up. We're gonna let that set for a little while, and once that's set up, a little while, probably about an hour, we'll come back. It'll be stiff enough where we could go ahead and lay probably about half an hour. And we'll go ahead and lay the second coat, the second layer, and build our way up onto the door again. And yeah, we're gonna let that set. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and jump on the upper half. I'm gonna put out some foam here and keep on moving. All right, now that I set the foam here, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the front fender. While this here goes ahead and set up a little bit, before I go ahead and fill in the gaps, I'm gonna move on to the front fender, get this here sanded down, get all this old foam off of the front, all this flaky foam, so it doesn't stick to the clay that I got going on top of there. We can go ahead and start to clay this out, and we're gonna be jumping back and forth from the rear of the car, and filling in all the little gaps and stuff like that with the foam, and jumping back to the front with the clay. All right, so change of plans on the clay part. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish with the foam. I was able to finish up this back end. Went ahead and added some foam to the front. It didn't have enough foam. It had a couple of low spots in this area that I didn't want to fill up with clay, so I went ahead and foamed it back out. So what I'm gonna wind up doing is just go ahead and finish doing the foam work. I'm just gonna keep working on this. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully, I could just add this video, and then this video will be finished with the foam work, and then I could go back with the clay work again. Really not trying to redo this this whole video concept again, but let me see. Let me get that light. Let me get that light. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do the whole concept again of recording each part. What I want to do is just do big sections, which is going to take a little while longer to produce a video. Well, just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if you guys want to see the whole process again. But I've been using a grinder to shave down most of the foam, and yeah, it's getting all over the place, as you can see. I've been cleaning up a lot, but yeah, let's just keep on moving with that and see how it goes. Chunk. All right, so I'm thinking I just set this here. I know inside of this foam is not cured yet, so if I start to cut into it, it's gonna spew out the wet foam. So I'm gonna leave this probably for the rest of the day. Let me take this camera. So I pretty much finished up grinding down a lot of this. These are a lot of foam is wet inside here. So I want to leave that dry a little bit longer. This batch of foam seemed to dry up a lot faster than the other batches. I don't know what's the difference, but these ones came with these little tubes, and the other ones were just, I don't know, might be the same thing, but. So I'm gonna go ahead and just continue working with this foam. Like I said, today is Tuesday, and I will be setting out this video for Thursday. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on working on this tomorrow and see how far I could get. All right, today is tomorrow from the last clip. What we're gonna go ahead and do is continue on these panels. Foam had a chance to go ahead and cure overnight, so everything is rock solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shaving and shaping out the rest of this stuff. And hopefully you could get this done by the end of this video and get into the clay for the next video, and then hopefully finally finish with these panels. So let's just keep moving forward. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end off this video right here. I was able to go ahead and get as much as possible blocked out. Everything seems to be good enough. So what I'm gonna wind up doing is just on the next video, start to do the claying process, and hopefully everything is where it's supposed to be. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification down below. And I'm thinking about doing some crowdfunding for further projects. I guess I'm gonna do some suspension work and I guess another engine, but I'll put the links down on the side, right here, or right here, and try to go help me out. So if not, it's all good, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.